half.
The war rages on. Peace remains a distant hope.
I am glad to see you well. Thank you for coming to see me on such short notice. Then we feel the same joy. If only it weren't under such circumstances. I've called you here for a very important reason. Lord Luibu is fighting in Chang'an, and he needs your help. In his power to support the Emperor and maintain order. Some refused to accept his governance, and he relied on the strength of Lord Luibu to quell their dissent. I cannot claim that his methods were just, but they prevented bloodshed that otherwise seemed inevitable. But then, two of Dong Zhuo's followers, Li Jue and Go Se, led an army from Liang to attack Chang'an. My father managed to escape the palace with the Emperor, but Lord Luibu stayed behind to protect them, and he is now standing alone against a massive force. I must go to Chang'an. Will you come with me to aid Lord Luibu in battle? Thank you for this. I knew you'd be the right one to ask. I know that you might find all of this strange. After all, why would I risk so much to save someone I once deceived? The truth is that I don't know. To us, Lord Luibu was just a beast we pitted against Dongzhuo. But now, I'm here asking for your help. Desperate to rescue him against all odds. Yes, maybe I do feel a sense of obligation toward him. His strength is what made the assassination of Dongzhuo possible. But we can ask the same of Lord Luibu. Why does he fight for those who betrayed his trust without remorse? All I know is that he needs us now more than ever. So come with me. Please.
Juha, your steadfast wing.
Here we are again, fighting side by side. This reminds me of the night we set out for Luoyang with my father. Li Jue and Go Se are preparing to storm the capital. Lord Luibu is fighting to keep their forces at bay. This will be the hardest battle we've ever faced together. But there's no turning back now. Lend me your strength for one more fight. It's time to rescue Lord Luibu. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
We need to break through their lines to reach Lord Luibu.
You're here to lend us aid? This can only be the work of the divine! Lord Cao Cao sent me to aid Lord Wang Yu, but I never expected to find the war god himself driven to such straits. You have allies scattered throughout the battlefield. Help our forces reunite. so that we may rescue Lord Moon.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hardly a satisfying position. Let's go.
We've cleared all of the enemies in our path. Now, let us advance to our other allies. Advance the march!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Take that! Bear witness to my power. I've been waiting for this.
Having such powerful allies.
The enemy
fills me
officer
with confidence.
has been defeated.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
This appears to be as far as we go.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! Take that! Do better! Take that! Time for a good old fight! Get ready! All my might! Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
That's tough, no matter how you slice it.
Here!
The enemy officer
Fight with the
been
strength of a
defeated.
tiger! You may indeed be the strongest of all! Ready, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training! Your path ends here!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The officer has been defeated.
What's this? Reinforcements!
The enemy officer
That.
has been
Join
defeated.
me, and together we shall break the encirclement and rescue Lord Louis Bu!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this!
Fantastic display!
The enemy officer
I can do little
has
but
been
bow my
defeated.
head in deference to your skill.
All nearby foes have been vanquished. We must make haste to Lord Louis Bu. Start the advance!
Why would you side with Louis Bu? I suppose it doesn't matter now. Lord Guangsu has been defeated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Very well. Let's see how
The
they
enemy
handle
officer
this.
has been defeated.
Bear with me, This is the end. Take this. No. Take that. Take that. Go on there. No winning. Take this. No winning. You are a
The
swift
enemy
and deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated.
I am defeated. It seems Li Bu had more friends than we thought.
Oh, we need to assess the situation. Now is the time to attack. Forward!
John, is that you? Is this your way of making amends? This is no DYNASTY. Whatever this, you're all meddlesome fools.
Damn it all. Reaper has reinforcements.
Finished.
Coming at you!
The enemy officer has been
Hold out for
defeated.
much longer. I cannot hold out for much longer.
Yes, the resistance is futile. Where did I go wrong? This can be too good. Lord Lu Bu, this is beyond belief. To think that someone could survive such an assault. You're one of Cao Cao's, aren't you? I can handle these rats on my own. Stand back and watch. A single warrior overcoming all odds. So this is how a war fights.
Lord Li Bu, pardon the delay. I shall fight by your side for the rest of this battle.
You must have fought through hell to reach me. You're as loyal as ever.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight a battle. Coming at you! Take this! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
So close to defeating Li Bu.
Is that all? You didn't have the strength or the wits to hold me down.
Now, I can live without regret. You have my deepest thanks.
Spineless maggots. One whiff of danger sends them wriggling away. So be it. They never stood a chance anyway. As if I needed help killing a few worthless rats. No more meddling. I'll take care of Wang Yun and the Emperor myself.
Lord Li Bu, you've done enough. My father no longer wants you here for his protection.
What?
All this bloodshed made him realize when the Emperor is protected by powerful allies, it only strengthens the will of those out to seize him for themselves. He believes that your presence as a peerless warrior might even put His Majesty in danger.
So, war follows me wherever I go. Is that it?
Yes, exactly.
And you want me to leave Chang'an?
Yes. The Emperor will be far safer with my father as the sole protector serving by his side. I've also been ordered to leave Cheongnan. My father told me to live out the rest of my days as a free woman. This is the last thing I ask of you, Lord Luibu. Please respect my father's wish.
Are those your wishes as well?
My father's wishes are the same as my own.
I see. Then, consider them granted.
Lord Luibu. Please, allow me to thank you one last time. I don't think I'll get another chance. Yes, your path is not meant to be shared with the likes of me. And so we part ways once again. Just beyond the horizon of your final flight, a sprawling world of beauty awaits your weary wings. And when you reach it, I hope you'll remember me.
There's been so much chaos, but I like...
Can we talk? Right. Yes.
Luibu has left? There's been so much chaos.
It will be a world worth fighting for. This letter is burning with passion. Yes, it is clear that whoever wrote it has very strong feelings toward you. One thing did stand out to me when I read it. The writer is obsessed with Luibu's skill as a warrior, even more than they are with you. Was Luibu really that strong? I see. I suppose they don't call him a war god for nothing. That being said, there's something about him that people find irresistible. Looking around, you see the sound but icy logic of Cao Cao, Liu Bei's lack of resolve, and Sun Ce's fragile stability. So, perhaps placing our hopes for peace in the strongest warrior imaginable is the lesser of all evils. We might need to see more, just to be certain. Well, there's no need to rush. Besides, Luibu doesn't have a solid footing yet. I think we should just wait to find out what the sender meant by a world worth fighting for. Of course, there's no telling when that will be.
Did you hear? Lord Cao Cao and Liu Bei have formed an alliance, and they've got Louis Bu surrounded at Shapi Castle.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. What between storming Puyang while Lord Cao Cao was away and taking Shapi from Lord Liu Bei, he acts like he owns the world.
So, now he's got to fight off a siege. Maybe Louis Bu will finally get what's coming to him, eh?
Zuluan, do you remember the discussion we had when you got that fiery letter? I believe we decided to wait for Louis Bu's rise. But I doubt either of us had this in mind.
Excuse me. Please pardon the interruption. There's a man here who is very eager to speak with you two. Please.
Long time no see. I knew my letter would pique your interest. And here you are, without a lord to serve, ready to seize this pivotal moment. Just as I expected. I wrote to you during my time serving under Cao Cao. It wasn't exactly safe to reveal my identity. But I've since defected and joined Lord Louis Bu. So, now I can openly ask you to join me. With you on our side, our victory at Shapi is all but assured. So please, by all means, join our ranks in battle. That's exactly where my wits, Lord Louis Bu's strength, and your skill come into play. In anticipation of the outcome. Louis Bu's forces are on the brink of collapse, and if Cao Cao defeats them, he won't stop until the world is his. That seems to be the common belief. But what if we shattered those shallow assumptions? Yes, I knew you'd see things my way. The boldness of your thinking mirrors Lord Louis Bu's resolve. It would be an honor to count you among our ranks. You witnessed it firsthand in Chang'an, did you not? The power to defy all odds, the peerless might of Lord Louis Bu. It's why you've refrained from choosing a lord to serve, to wait for this grand opportunity. If you're serious about fighting for our cause, come join us at Shapi. Once we have you, we'll be ready to face the world. History will never forget our glorious triumph.
They say there's an incredibly skilled warrior who serves no master.
Ah, you must be.
Well, look who it is. You came all the way to Shapi. What for? You know what you're getting into, right? You're a strange one. But at least you don't bore me as much as the others.
And I think he's just the right man to tip the scales back in our favor. Lord Louis Bu, if I may.
You're even stranger than he is. I don't care. Do as you please.
Now allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Zhang Liao. We've met before, if you recall. Having such a fierce warrior watching my back in this battle will make all the difference.
Well. Looks like everyone's finally here.
You speak as if you knew he would come. Your intuition has proven correct yet again, Lord Chen Gong.
I am Zhuha, your steadfast wing.
Now let's put this into action.
The enemy is closing in.
Let's go.
But as long as I'm here, Xia Pi will never fall. Fight wherever you wish. When the time comes, aim for Cao Cao's.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It must never be allowed to fly. First, we'll cut down their vanguard. That will clear the way for our own defenses.
Let's go. While the vanguard is engaged, we'll begin our part of the plan. Commence the advance.
The enemy is mobilizing just as I thought. They must be preparing a blood attack. To stop them, we'll have to eliminate the vanguard right away.
An opening! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Is that really all of their vanguard? That was a strangely feeble assault.
The main gate is now very well fortified. Next, we must send these troops to stop the flood attack.
We march at once! Take that! Now then, we'll launch our attack from here.
Cao Cao's main force arrives at last. Good. This might even be fun.
All my might! They've come for the floodgates, just as Lord Chen Gong predicted. As long as I'm here, they'll never break through. I've been waiting to strike forces.
The enemy officer has been
Let's
defeated.
move in and make sure the plan succeeds. Forward march! Just retreat. Well, I still can. Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Must push harder.
I expected more out of their main force. Now we'll have to bring the fight to their own camp.
Lord Lu, do you really mean to charge the enemy
The enemy
camp?
officer has been
Be
defeated.
sheer madness for most warriors. But for Lord Lu, it's just another battle. We shall focus our
This
efforts on defending
territory
the castle.
is ours.
Lu must be given the freedom to wield his true strength. The same goes for you.
The castle. One to advance. An opening. Take that.
These Garden Vikings haven't spotted us yet.
The enemy
Just a little
officer
farther and we'll catch
has
them
been
off guard.
defeated.
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
We're going to get some help.
I'll witness it like power.
The last warrior I wanted to face.
All my might.
Nothing better than allies when a battle gets rough. But we won't let you take all the glory.
Take that.
I found you, Cao Cao. Once I defeat you, this petty skirmish will finally be over.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You've made short work of my best soldiers, but I've accounted for that as well.
Still more come? You should realize by now that I cannot be stopped.
This is the limit of my strength.
Are you ready to face me?
Countering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
Bear witness to my power.
Must retreat. Next time I see you, you're finished!
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Enemy troops are focused. This might be a problem.
Shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer
Not go as
has been defeated.
I must try again later. Take that!
Concentrate. The enemy officer
shall retreat now,
has been defeated.
so that I may fight again another day. You've really outdone yourself this time. Their flood attack was a complete failure.
We march at once!
So, push things back to even ground? Still, can't let our guard down yet.
With you here, the gates are in our hands. We shall cut down all who dare stand before us. It is you. Then I've nothing more to worry about. It would be uncouth of me to not challenge you with everything I have.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Very well.
It's an honor to battle against you. How can I not give it my all?
So what am I going to do? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your absolute worst nightmare. Damn it! What just happened? Words cannot describe your abyss. It's over. Is that it? Is that it? This is over. Shameful. Nobody go. Let's cover up one. Take that. Take this.
The enemy officer
Still need
has
it.
been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now. Take that. Remove one. Bear witness to my power. Follow my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle. Take that.
The enemy officer has been
I have no
defeated.
choice but to retreat.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Let's go! Yuan Shu's forces shall lend you a hand. You can thank us later.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I should have known you were up to something. Engage Yuan Shu's forces. Make them regret their foolish meddling.
March forward. Afraid to face me in a real battle?
As expected,
This territory
has split his
is
forces
ours.
to engage Yuan Shu's army, leaving his camp exposed. This was my plan from the start. Now is the time to strike. All troops, march on the main enemy camp.
Start the advance!
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
The enemy officer has been defeated. officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere?
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Halt here! Let us wait and see what transpires. Now is the time to attack. Forward!
Unshaken in the face of countless foes. Lord Louis Bu, your mastery is a glorious sight to behold.
This territory is ours.
I challenge you to battle. Let's try. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Are you kidding me?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Start the event! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior. Okay, this area belongs to us now. Halt! We must assess the situation. Now is the time. Go! Attack!
Chapi's defenses have vastly exceeded my expectations. All of this yours. Where have you been? The battle you seek is here. We cannot fall here. Stand together and fight as one.
This appears to be as far as we go.
I never would have thought we'd clash blades. Suppose we won't be raising a cup together anymore.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Your
has been
aid is
defeated.
truly welcome. I reckon we are all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our spirit has reached its
The enemy officer
None
has
can
been
stand
defeated.
up to us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fighting this horde? Then let me show you the true joy of battle.
The enemy officer
Fearless might of
has
Louis
been defeated.
Bu.
Get ready.
Alright, come on! I can
The enemy
handle
officer
you. No
has been
problem.
defeated.
Take this!
It's over. It's over. Let's end this.
Let's get serious.
Behind the back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have lost our advantage so easily. Perhaps Ling Bu's strength and Chen Gong's mind are a match too powerful to overcome.
The enemy is in retreat. Our forces have won the day. Lord Louis Bu's strength and my strategy have delivered us from the jaws of defeat. His... We shall take the initiative.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Our allies are doing well. Keep it going.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Everyone stop. I must take a moment to observe the enemy. Destroy them! The time has come. Charge!
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Get ready to be brought down.
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know?
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Damn it! I won't forget this.
Here we go.
Let us observe for now.
This is what we've been waiting for.
Attack! God, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
I challenge you to battle.
There we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Such great strength! I'm pulling back for now. Here we go!
It's time to advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There it is.
Ready yourself.
He doesn't often see skills like
The enemy officer
I hope you
has been
intend to
defeated.
maintain this pace.
Let's go. We're stopping here. Let us see what the enemy has in store. Don't hesitate. This is the time. Charge! I shall scatter them to the four winds!
In solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! I'm making my way up! Make the most of this opportunity! Crush them, comrades!
Got this. Be honored, for it is I who shall face you.
This here! Got you! Take that! Give it to us, please! Bear with me. He's your lucky star in my life. Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is going well. The enemy is
The
cowering
enemy
to our
officer
might.
has been defeated. The enemy officer
Quite the
has
fight
been
indeed.
defeated.
Having you around never bores me.
You are a true
The enemy
warrior of the
officer
Three Kingdoms.
has been defeated.
I will break them!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
You may not be able to make it through this.
Concentration. Sorry. I'm going to withdraw. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
Making my way up. To my knees. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Forced to retreat. How could it have come to this?
Oh, it's you. Now that you're here, let me ask you, why do you serve me? We're not so different, you and I. I do not see battle as a means to achieve peace. What comes after is of no concern to me. If peace is ever achieved, I will be the first to find the next war. A life without battle is not worth living. I have only one desire: to strike down all in my path, so that no one can deny my supremacy as a warrior. Can you still stand with me, knowing what I really am? So you also seek supremacy. You've got spirit, I'll give you that. You're not like the others. But I have no interest in chasing your dream with you. Stick with Chen Gong if you want, and maybe you'll get what you're after. And if you decide that we have failed, draw your weapon and strike me down. Just as I did with Dong Zhuo. Don't hold anything back when the time comes. Anyway, we have rats to kill first. After that, we'll talk. Let's hope that the world you see after all this bloodshed is the one you're looking for.
Let's go. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Take that. Had it. Send it here.
An opening. Take that! Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All units, forward! No retreat! Follow me! Liu Bei! Forward march! Counting on you.
Too bad we can't get friendly. May as well go at it with everything we've got.
All my might!
Take this! An opening. Take that!
I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cannot end here. I must swallow my pride and run. Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've invested.
This should work.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Go!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go!
I never would have thought we'd clash blades. Suppose we won't be raising a cup together anymore.
The enemy officer
I've had so much
has been
fun,
defeated.
Let's go!
but it seemed it's about time for me to withdraw.
We have the upper hand. Let's keep this up.
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Onto attack! I've been waiting for this. Take that!
This territory is ours.
Let's go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Are you ready to face me?
All my might! An opening! Take that! All my might!
Don't hold back. An opening! Defend!
Take that! All my might!
Advance. Follow me. We advance.
Take that! All my might! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer
I shall retreat now,
has been defeated.
so that I may fight again another day.
Take that!
I've been waiting for this.
An opening!
Rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Go! Yeah!
An unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
Defeated.
Even territory. This must push harder.
The officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. Let's go. enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. Let's go.
It's time to advance.
It would be uncouth of me to not challenge you.
The enemy officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
But to retreat.
We're stopping here. Let us see what the enemy has in store. Don't hesitate. This is the time. Charge! I shall scatter them to the four winds! Taking me in battle? Today is just not your day, is it?
Our bond shall not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regrets.
You, huh? Gotta be honest, I've been looking forward to this. I'm not gonna hold back!
I am Li Dian, your absolute worst nightmare.
So, you would face me in battle, would you? Very well.
We have the upper hand. All the more reason to obliterate our foe.
Take this! That is! Take that! Take that! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat.
Get ready! We can do this!
Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks.
I would expect no less. After all, you are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Here you go! Take this!
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
are going my way today. Maybe next time.
Hurry with the preparations! We can't miss this chance to strike! Take that!
been defeated.
How could I be beaten in battle?
In addition to Pi, we now have Shouchuan, Xiaopei, and Chen Liu under our control.
We have troops stationed in each area, but the distance between them makes coordination difficult. It's only a matter of time before they're overrun.
If they fall, so be it. We don't need them. To most, Lord Luibu's expansion will seem indiscriminate, like a warrior chasing battle for the thrill alone. But is that really the case? Think about it long and hard.
Xiaopi to Shouchun, Xiaopei, and then Chen Liu. No, it can't be. Shu?
Correct. We currently have Shu City surrounded. This campaign was never about expanding our territory. Shu City and the Emperor within are the true targets. No matter how much land we hold, we cannot rule without a legitimate cause. In essence, once we have the Emperor, ruling the realm will be possible with even a modest force.
I see. So all of this has been part of your plan to capture Shu City?
Precisely. This is my very own version of the chain stratagem. Its brilliance will be celebrated for ages to come. No, I cannot accept such praise. Without you and Lord Luibu fighting for us, none of this would have been possible. Come, let us march on Shu City before any nearby lords catch wind of our plan.
I doubt many will have the wits to realize your true intentions.
Well, there is one man who I think might be starting to take notice by now. I wonder what tactics he'll use to try and stop us. This should be interesting.
Thank you all for gathering here on such short notice.
Of course. We cannot possibly allow His Majesty to fall into the hands of that beast. Let us join forces and crush Luibu once and for all.
That said, can he really be defeated so easily? Luibu is a fearsome warrior, unmatched in battle. And his forces have been moving much faster than expected. We didn't even have time to rally our troops.
That must be Chen Gong's doing. He's manipulating Luibu as part of some grander scheme, I'm sure.
I've heard that you have suffered a number of bitter defeats at his hands. We should take care not to underestimate him.
Indeed. And to make matters worse, that sacred bird has settled upon Luibu's shoulder.
Even he alone could turn the tide in our favor.
Yes. But knowing him, he would never betray Lord Luibu, or do anything else of the sort. That means our only choice is to fight them head-on, as we are now.
If we lose to Luibu in this battle, the realm will fall into his hands. But if we win, Luibu's forces will collapse. The balance of power will shift in our favor.
When we stand together, no challenge is too great. We need only believe in our triumph.
That's the spirit. This battle will decide the future for us all.
Luibu, Chen Gong. You've upended the realm and made fools of its lords. I hope it was worth it, because the adventure is over, and your ambitions will soon be crushed.
There's something strangely refreshing about standing before overwhelming might.
It seems that the lords of the realm have come together to halt our advance.
This too is part of the plan. Defeating them all in one fell swoop will bring us that much closer to controlling the realm. And when the battle ends in our victory, my name will be remembered for ages to come. But I never would have made it this far without you. You were the final link in the chain for my strategy. Your presence makes all of this possible.
The final battle. I shall stake my pride as a warrior upon our triumph. What say you, Lord Louis Bu?
Pride means nothing to me. But I may never get the chance to face such a large force again. I can fight to my heart's content at last. Chen Gong, Zheng Liao, cut down all in your path and prove our supremacy. Show them what it means to challenge Louis Bu.
Juha, your steadfast wing.
Now let's put this into...
Cao Cao, as always, you've come in force. So be it. I'll meet your numbers with peerless might.
Let the siege begin. First, we'll advance on the castle from two fronts. Advance the march! Your mission is to gain control of the East Gate. I look forward to your success.
The enemy officer.
We can't let them cross the river. Attack! Let's go.
I will remain here to draw their attention. Take the east path to reach the other side.
We march at once!
Chen Gong, I'd rather eat meatless buns than sneak around like a coward using you as bait. I'm forging my own path.
Wherever
the enemy officer
takes you
has been defeated.
That is when you're at your best. A war god strategist must always be ready to adapt to the whims of power. I ask that you remain by his side. Your presence will serve to magnify his strength even further.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
As I expected, they came this way to avoid the river. Hit them with fire arrows!
enemy officer has been defeated.
Is that all you can muster? I haven't missed a step. What? My strategy failed. He truly is a demon of battle.
That's Lord Louis Boo.
Come! We must rise to this challenge, or he'll claim all the glory!
Their witnesses are not surprise the enemy. We best do it now. Knock him dead! We're evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up. Got this.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
Take that. How did they get behind us? We'll be slaughtered at this
The
rate.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
The enemy officer
With the archers
has been
across
defeated.
the river out of the way, my goal as king. It's time for us to march
The enemy
onward
officer
as well.
has been defeated.
Capture their bases to prepare for the siege.
Villainous scoundrels! I shall punish your treacherous deeds myself! The enemy must be cleared from the gates. A rain of stones should send them running. Your eyes. Very existence is an insult to the world you wish to create.
You place yourself and others in danger. I suggest rethinking your actions. Gotcha! Take that! Get back! Make the most of this opportunity! Crush them! Comrade!
Capture the foothold for us. From here, we can begin the work of reaching the East Gate.
We have gained enough ground for now.
Take that!
Let us wait here to match Lord Louis Boo's advance.
Stones are a most unwelcome gift. Let us return the favor in kind.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Feast your eyes on true power. The gates will fall before my might alone.
Lord Louis Boo is moving in to strike. We shall follow his lead. Make haste!
We'll hold this out here. Louis Boo's forces are very formidable. I need you all at your best for this fight.
The stones coming from the ramparts are menacing indeed. We should counter with siege weapons,
The enemy
as Lord
officer
Shen Gong
has
advised.
been defeated.
The catapults are ready. It's time to give them a very hard lesson in tactics.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
We can't win if we don't attack. We must prepare for battle.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Impossible.
The enemy officer
I will rise
has been
again.
defeated.
And to that end, I withdraw now. Louis Boo's forces are charging recklessly ahead.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao's forces are behind us?
Ambush outside the walls is most unexpected.
Yashu has begun his assault. Open the gates. We'll strike them from both sides.
We march them!
Now advance!
Take that! Open the gates to seize the advantage.
The enemy officer
Impressively
has been
bold,
defeated.
I must admit. We need to defeat the enemy at our rear before they can lock us in. How will Lord Louis handle this, I wonder?
Cao Cao has opened the gates. He will soon regret such arrogance. It's time to advance.
Lord Li Bu aims to attack Cao Cao directly. We shall guard his advance by holding the enemy here. Go forth and assist Lord Li Bu. It is in the direst of straits that your eyes shine with the most result.
I did not expect.
The enemy officer
So here you
has
are.
been defeated.
I didn't think you were capable of stepping beyond Cao Cao's shadow to challenge me yourself.
I would fight any beast that seeks to harm my lord. Your head will make a fine trophy.
I have no choice but to retreat.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Why have I didn't having
The enemy
you around
officer
never bores
has
me.
been defeated.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Countering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
Take this! Take that! Better witness. Got this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Take this! Take that!
Shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy
That
officer
did not go as
has been
planned.
defeated.
I must try again later.
We've eliminated the enemy here. Now, we must hurry to Lord Louis Bu.
We may not be able to make it through this. I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
I will still stand with Louis Bu. This is truly a battle for the future of the world.
The time has come to show our strength.
Steel yourselves for what lies ahead.
Plunging deep into enemy ranks. A most unwise choice. I hope you're not expecting to defeat me.
You seem completely unaware of your surroundings. Not a good sign if you want to take me on.
Lord Louis Bu, the masterful wit of Shen is now at your disposal.
Shen Gong. This bodes well. If you do it, all that remains is the finishing blow.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you.
If the resistance is futile.
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Our strength has started to grow. Let us continue to exercise caution.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Next time I see you, you're finished!
All my might. Give her all. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Swallow my pride. Run.
The enemy officer
Are a true
has been
warrior of the
defeated.
Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. Bear witness to my power.
I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh! Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Take that. Bear witness to my power.
Can you handle this?
Anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can. It is you. Then I've nothing more to worry about. I am Li Dian, your absolute worst nightmare.
I've been waiting for this.
Come to this.
The enemy officer has been
Suppose things
defeated.
aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
All enemy forces in the south have been defeated. Onward! Let us join Lord Louis Bu!
Cao Cao still wishes to win you over to our side. Perhaps it's up to me to show you the error of your ways. Here you come. I've waited so long for such a glorious fight. Follow my lead and hold nothing back.
Lord Louis Bu, sorry to keep you waiting. Allow me to fight by your side from here.
The enemy officer
Now the
has
real
been
battle
defeated.
begins. Let's unleash hell on their ranks. How can I be beaten in battle? Don't hesitate. This is the time. Charge! I shall scatter them to the four winds! Who you are? Why have you granted wings to such a beast? Tell me, what do your eyes see in Louis Bu?
I am ready.
Your schemes mean nothing in the face of my power. It is might alone that shapes the destiny of us all. You are a beast without reason or purpose. The incarnation of the chaos I have sworn to banish from this world. Take your positions. We shall show them our unity.
The enemy officer has been defeated. has been
How can I not give it my all?
A fantastic display! I can do little but bow my head in deference to your skill.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Feast your eyes on the true might of a peerless warrior. How could this be? I have never known defeat. Never!
He is truly a god of battle. Such ferocity defies reason itself.
Oh, Lord Louis Fu, you are the pinnacle of prowess!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We won't stop Louis Wu here. The realm will fall to his savagery. We must dedicate ourselves fully to this fight. Make ready at once!
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay. Good. Lend me your blade.
Are you ready to face me?
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I never would have thought we'd clash blades. Suppose we won't be raising a cup together anymore.
Alright, come on! I can handle you! No problem!
It's time to overwhelm the enemy. My elite soldiers, go forth and decimate them.
Settle this in an instant. Prepare at once!
The enemy
I
officer
can barely
has
hold
been
my
defeated.
weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all almost dead now. Our spirit has reached me! None can stand up to us! Officer! Are you kidding me? Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are unmatched in battle. Seizing the Emperor changes nothing.
And what have I set out to change? I remain the strongest warrior in the realm. All else matters not.
I was on the verge of seeing my strategic genius enshrined in the chronicles of history. Who could have guessed that you and Lord Louis Bu would take the honor? Chen Gong, the strategist who guided a war god. I'm sure that is how I will be remembered. I was on the cusp of glory. But so be it. What's done is done.
Lord Chen Gong.
We have taken the Emperor into our protection and become the greatest power in the realm. Now we enter the final stage on our path to supremacy. Lord Louis Bu still yearns for battle, so we will be fighting all the way through to the end. After all, it is in battle that a strategist like myself feels most alive and useful.
So you see it as a chance to redeem yourself?
Exactly. There are still battles to be won, and my strategic mind will outshine you all in the end. Now that's what I like to hear. The greater the challenge, the sweeter the victory.
Very well. Chen Gong, keep sending us to battlefields worthy of my strength.
Our next fight will be decided by strategy alone!
Oh, it's you. If you have something to say, make it quick. I won't be here much longer. Yeah. And I'm never coming back. Countless warriors have fallen before me. There are none left who can stand against us. I'm setting out in search of worthy opponents. I'll let you and the others finish Chen Gong's little plan. You don't know him as well as you think. Without me around, he'll be able to claim all the glory for himself. Let history remember him to his heart's content. For all that he's done, he might just deserve it. I live and fight as I please. Nothing and no one can ever hold me back. You should do the same. Farewell. What now? I thought you had to bring peace to the world and all that. True enough. Only those too weak to matter remain. There won't be another great war in our time. So, do you think your next ambition lies in the lands beyond our own? Interesting. All right, come then. I don't know what kind of world you're dreaming of, but let me promise you one thing. The world we're about to see, and all we do within it, will never once be boring.